So the story behind the logo, I've been getting a few people asking me, what's the logo about? Is there any meaning behind it? There is actually. The logo itself, there's two parts to its actual meaning. First of all, I'll sort of go into the background. The Bible itself describes God revealing himself to man on a number of different occasions away from the noise. Alone in his presence. You have to look in Genesis 28, where Jacob moves away after stealing his brother's blessing and encounters God in a dream. Later on, to be blessed as Israel. His grandfather before that, Abraham himself, had regular encounters with God, usually after traveling to be in line with God's vision. So from Babel, or Babel, however you want to say it, from Tower Babel, to Canaan, where he spent most of his time, from covenant to covenant, until about chapter 17, Genesis chapter 17, when the Lord granted Abraham at the time, he changed his name to Abraham and granted him his greatest blessing as the father of many, which is by far the greatest blessing. On the website, within the introduction page, you'll find that I touch on the story of Moses and how God revealed himself to the anointed man away from the noise in the form of a burning bush. Now, Moses is probably one of the characters in the Bible that I personally can relate the most with. Not generally because of his anointing. I don't feel that I'm particularly anointed, but really because of his love for people, his fragmented upbringing by another family, the continued questioning of his calling and his own abilities, and sometimes his disobedience or getting it wrong, which ultimately actually cost him seeing the promised land in the end. Tofiakwa, may that not be my portion. Tofiakwa is like a Nigerian, I think it's Nigerian. It's a way of saying, yeah, not my portion, back to sender, remove it from my plate. Anyways, I've gone off on a tangent. So the logo itself, in one part, is ultimately symbolizes the burning bush and the presence of God. So you can see that at the top part of it. Then the second is actually to do with our calling. So the bottom part is a tree. Now, seeds, trees, and plants are often referenced throughout the Bible, and I always seem to get the revelation that our calling is actually linked to this, be it through being connected to the vine, the sower and the seed, which is how we receive the word, or actually being planted by the rivers. Our calling starts with a seed. Every calling starts with a seed. And the seed knows nothing of the oak tree that is yet to become. And that's the reason why a lot of people actually fall off, because they've based their vision so much on the tree that they've forgotten that the seed needs time to nurture and be planted and be cultivated. So yeah, it's only through being good, faithful, diligent, and steadfast in our calling that we will one day bear much fruit in our season. The Bible touches on this in a number of different areas, being the parable of the talents, when in the end he says, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant," saying that because they have been faithful over the small things, they will now be ruler over the greater things. So what the seed represents is that we've been given something small, be it a gift, be it the ability to sing, the ability to preach, or even the gift of help, being able to be around and be a comfort and assist others. These are gifts, and through being diligent with these gifts, God will continue to walk with us and continue to build us up and edify us, so that we may be ruler of greater things. Do not despise humble beginnings. So overall, the logo represents our journey as Christians, away from the noise and distractions in the presence of God, and the upward struggle from seed to tree on this narrow road. This is me, away from the